Hello, madame. I trust you're enjoying your stay. Enjoying the view? I'm sorry we had to bolt the window. Normally I like a little fresh air floating through my rooms, but we can't have you sneaking out, now can we? Though even if you did manage to break them open, it's rather a long drop to the ground.
What do you want?
Well, oh, calm down, madame. If I wanted to harm you, I would have by now. I must apologize for the rather underhanded manner in which my men apprehended you. Rochefort was quite determined to get his cloak back. But if it is any consolation, there are very few people I would bother to expend so much manpower on. It's really a compliment on your part.
If you're not going to kill me, then what do you want?
You are a very resourceful woman, Madame Bonacieux. This makes you a great asset to the Queen and a great hindrance to me. I will admit that I was rather put out that you managed to get out messengers to Buckingham before I apprehended you, but again, I compliment you on your resourcefulness and speed. However, I doubt it will amount to much. I have good reason to believe that there is very little chance of your Gascon knight returning home alive.
If you hurt him...
You what? Come now. There's no need for animosity. We are simply two opposing players in this game, and I do respect a talented opponent. So as I have said, I will not harm you, provided you don't attempt anything foolish during your stay. I will hold you until this affair with the Queen has ended. I can't have you out and free to help her, obviously. But once it is over, and I have won, I will release you. So enjoy your visit here. Think of it as a respite from everyday life. Well, I must be off. God's work never stops, you know. Before I go, is there anything we could get you to make you more comfortable? Well, then, enjoy your visit.
Oh.
Farewell, madame.
Sir, are you sure you're all right? You haven't said much these past few days. I should have stayed. I shouldn't have left them. You couldn't have helped them, sir. You were outnumbered, and you have a duty to the Queen.
The Queen? My friends are dead.
You don't know that, sir.
Now they have Constance.
That man may have been lying, trying to throw you off.
Yes. But somehow I doubt it.
Come now. We knew what we were getting into. Besides, we've gotten this far, haven't we? We're in Britain now. We're almost there. We can't give up now.
Give up? I never said anything about giving up. But D'Artagnan doesn't give up.
Now, that's the master I know.
Collect my correspondence. Of course, Dad.
What? That woman. Not to be forward, sir, but weren't you just lamenting about Constance?
That shame. I mean, she is beautiful. Very beautiful, but no, I know her.
You know her.
Yes. I've met her. I just can't remember.
All right.
I'm going to talk. Mademoiselle,
Monsieur.
I'm sorry if I'm intruding, but I have the most peculiar sense I've met you before.
No, monsieur, I don't believe we have.
Well, in that case, allow me to introduce myself. I'm called D'Artagnan.
Milady de Winter.
Charmed.
So, Monsieur D'Artagnan, what brings you to England? For if I'm not mistaken, you are French, are you not?
Yes, I am French. I am merely doing some travel.
A fine youth like yourself, I would have expected you to be in the King's Musketeers.
Well, that is my dream, milady, but I've not yet gained that honor.
So you decided to travel?
Yes, see the world, you know.
I've always found a well-traveled man attractive.
Well, I'm not well traveled yet.
Something that can easily be remedied with experience.
So, are you staying at this inn?
Only one more day. Quite ready to be gone, to be honest. It's been rather boring. You should stop by my room tonight. Would make things a lot more interesting, and we could get better acquainted.
I would like that quite a bit.
Good. Ask the owner when you check in. He'll tell you which room I'm in.
I look forward to it. However, I should help my servant unpack our supplies.
Do you really think he didn't recognize you?
I've made my career off of reading people. That boy's not nearly smart enough to concoct that charade.
Will you kill him then?
I could. I suppose I should keep him from reaching the Duke. The Cardinal would not be at all happy with me if I allowed him to continue on.
Such a shame. He is quite handsome.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to have a little fun with him first. Can you make sure we're not disturbed?
Of course, my lady.
Good. Could prove to be an entertaining evening.
This isn't good.
Come in. Well, that didn't take long.
I decided Planchet could take care of the luggage himself.
Well, come in. Make yourself comfortable. I suppose you were exhausted from your journey.
Well, I am a bit weary. We really haven't met before. I have this nagging
I'm
feeling.
sure I would have remembered. Although, I must admit, I do have a rather faulty memory. I think the only remedy for such a situation is to make sure that we leave a lasting impression on one another. Have a seat.
Thank you.
You poor boy, you do look exhausted.
Well, it has been a rather tiring journey. Are you sure we haven't met?
I think what you need right now is a little rest.
You're quite friendly.
You'll find I'm quite a few things.
What is it? I'm sorry, my lady, but it's our carriage. Someone seems to have ransacked it and loosed the horses.
The horses? I'll be right back.
Oh, Planchet, what are you doing?
You need to leave now.
What? Why?
She's a cardinalist spy. I heard her and her servant girl talking. I tried to warn you, but you had already come up here. So I ripped up her carriage as a bit of distraction. You're lucky you're alive.
A spy, that's it?
What?
That's where I saw her before. The first time I met Rochefort, she was talking to him.
How did you forget that?
Sit on the head. Twice, actually.
That explains a lot.
Well done, Planchet. Go and ready the horses.
Why don't you leave now?
I think I may be able to turn this to our advantage.
How did you play it?
Wait! Are we down to make?
I don't care what it costs. Get it fixed. I'm sorry about that.
That's quite all right. Actually, I was thinking we could return to where we left off.
Well, I've always favored direct men.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, of course.
How is the cardinal? I hear he's a wonderful conversationalist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare me excuses, madame. Now, I want to know what you are doing here, and more importantly, where is the cardinal keeping Constance?
I think it's rather rude for you to be talking about another woman while you're in bed with me.
Oh! Flirt with me? Oh, you
Idiotic boy!
calm. Calm down, madame. Calm down, madame, or I carve a matching brand on the other shoulder.
You foolish boy. You have no idea what you've done. You better kill me now because I swear I will kill you.
I'll be sure to add your name to what is quickly becoming a very long list.
Milady, what happened?
How fast can you get to some horses? I need to get to my contacts in London. That boy will never make it back to France.
But milady, the cardinal's mission, you can't go back to London now, especially while you still have the studs.
Damn the studs!
What did the boy do?
He sold the brand. He cannot live.
He discovered you? Did he take the studs?
No, he didn't know I had them. In that I was fortunate. He will never outlive the insult he has dealt me.
Milady, we can't abandon the cardinal's mission. Think of his wrath.
You're right. Of course. It would be very unprofessional of me not to carry out an assigned task. My revenge will have to wait. For now, get the carriage ready.
Yes, milady.
My lord, there is a Frenchman here to see you.
A Frenchman?
Yes, he said he once erroneously sought to quarrel with you over a Madame Bonacieux.
Send him in. Send him in at once. Well, my young friend, what brings you to London?
This, my lord.
Lord, when does this ball take place?
Next Monday.
Then we only have 5 days left. We must hurry, sir. I had hoped that these could be buried with me. But the Queen's needs are more important than my own. My God!
What?
There are 2 studs missing!
Could you have lost them, or was it theft?
It was theft. The ribbons that held them had been cut. The Cardinal's hand stretches wide.
Perhaps the thief is still close by.
Let me think. The ball. I had them on my person the entire time. I didn't take them off until... No. Milady de Winter.
Milady de Winter. I met her on my way here. If I had known.
Don't fret yourself, boy. She's a cunning woman and her vengeance is fierce.
Yeah, I think we saw that side of her.
She'll be in France by now.
There's no hope of apprehending her. However, I want an embargo placed on all ships leaving for France. No one leaves without my permission. Asked why? Tell them I'm considering war with France. And send for my jeweler immediately.
Yes, Your Grace.
There. If she's not yet left for France, she will not arrive before you. And I'll have my jeweler set 2 more studs in the necklace. And I can guarantee your journey back will be a swift one.
Well, my lord, I can't imagine it being any worse than the journey here was. Are you sure it's a good idea to be spending the night here tonight, sir?
Well, the Cardinal's guard won't have waited for us to return. Besides, it was the last place we all arrived together to
Put that down!
Oh, monsieur, help me, please.
With what?
Him!
Where are my sausages?
Athos, you're alive!
No! What I am is drunk. Yet at the moment very hungry, so where are the sausages?
Please, monsieur, I have told you. You have eaten them all. I can give you no more. You have eaten me out of house and home and drank nearly all of my wine.
That should teach you to falsely accuse a general.
Please, sir, the cardinal's men said they were tracking a band of counterfeiters. I merely followed their orders.
Ah, get out of my sight!
How are you?
I've been worse. You seem to have handled yourself well.
There were some close calls, actually. One of them I wanted to speak with you about.
Is that D'Artagnan I hear? My boy, you've made it! Porthos, get off your lazy ass! D'Artagnan's here!
Call me lazy again, and I will teach you the meaning of a true sword thrust, you pompous clergyman.
The way he taught the drunkard.
Oh, careful, you idiot, I'm still sore.
You're all alive!
Well, of course we are, boy. Take more than a few of the Cardinal's guard to keep us down.
Though it did help that most of them left to pursue you when you ran off.
Well, yes, and that.
Well, luckily they never caught up to me. But this is perfect. Tomorrow, we will be able to all make it back to Paris.
Yes! But until then, why don't we show you the fine lodgings the owner has given us? Ever since his little misunderstanding, he's graciously allowed us free room and board.
All right, but let's enjoy this last night's stay. Tomorrow, we ride for Paris.
Joy! More riding. Oh, bastard!
While I was traveling, I met a woman.
I'm happy for you. I do not think now's the time for stories.
No, not that. After a series of events, I discovered she was an agent of the Cardinal. Her name is Milady de Winter.
De Winter. I've heard the name. She's quite well received in most circles.
It's not all. She was branded with a fleur-de-lis on the shoulder.
What?
She went livid when I saw her, tried to run me through. During the struggle, this was pulled from her neck. It's a perfect match to the one you wear. Same coat of arms.
Yes. Because this is my ring. I gave it to my wife the night we were married. Tell no one of this.
Of course.
And if you have any brains in your head, you will stay away from that woman.
You don't have to warn me twice. I got away while I could.
D'Artagnan, do you truly love the dressmaker?
I think so, yes.
There will come a time when you'll have to choose between duty and love. If you do not make it for yourself, life will make it for you. Well, let's be off. But I swear, when we're done with this bloody thing, I won't ride for at least a month.
I'm looking forward to a day when I'm going to listen to your whining.
Would you care to join me in a toast, sir?
Fortunate fellow, but better safe than sorry.
Quiet. Oh, come on now. Can you really blame us? For the trouble.
Huh. Well, Planchet has readied the horses.
Oh, let's get on with it then.
Athos?
I'll catch up. I need to finish my drink first.
Would you like a drink, madame?
No. I would like a pen, ink, and paper. And then I would like you to leave.
Excuse me?
Milady,
Your Eminence,
how nice to see you again.
and you, Your Grace. But, if I may ask, why are we meeting here? I've been back in Paris for several days now.
So as not to arouse suspicion, milady, and to stay away from ears faithful to the Queen. Now, I'm assuming you have the studs with you?
Of course.
Wonderful. My dear, you have never failed me.
Thank you, Your Grace. I do have another matter I would like to speak to you about. The young Gascon, D'Artagnan.
Ah, that boy has been stirring up trouble since he set foot in Paris.
I want his life.
Really? He's managed to procure your wrath as well.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Well, as annoying as he is, he's proven himself a very capable young man. I could use one like him. But I can't very well end him myself, since the king has taken a liking to him.
I am not asking Your Eminence to do it.
Then what are you asking?
A pardon,
A pardon? What for?
as insurance. D'Artagnan has made powerful friends, and he's already in good graces with Treville, I've heard. I may need to cover myself. And, Your Grace, if you grant me this one request, I will ask no further payment for the affair with the studs.
It means that much to you.
Oh, yes, Your Eminence, more than you know.
Well, you know how I hate to disappoint you. Try to keep it subtle if you can.
Of course. And one more question.
Yes?
The young dressmaker, Bonacieux, she is close with D'Artagnan, is she not?
From what I have been told.
I have heard that she is in your possession.
You are a wicked woman. You want her too?
I have many traits, Your Grace, but vengeance is by far my strongest.
I do not doubt it. But unfortunately, Madame Bonacieux escaped a few nights ago.
Escaped?
Yes. Like the young Gascon, she is quite resourceful herself. So I'm sorry, but you will have to content yourself with the boy.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Well, if there's nothing more, I must be going, milady. I will see you at the ball tonight.
I wouldn't miss it.
Farewell.
May I help you with some...
Hello, milady.
Count?
No. The Count de la Fere is dead. But then, you are dead as well, aren't you? Fine night for ghosts. It is ironic, is it not? We both thought the other dead, and yet we both lived on. A memory is much less potent than the real person. A memory can still be quite painful.
What do you want?
I don't care about your business with the cardinal, but D'Artagnan is a friend. You will not touch a hair on that boy's head, or I swear I will kill you with my bare hands, and this time, you won't come back.
Impossible. He has insulted me and he will die.
Insulted you. I did not think it was possible to insult a creature like you.
You have no right.
No! I have every right! I loved you, but I was nothing more than a game to you.
How dare you? You never let me defend myself.
I'm in no mood for your lies, my lady. Now, as I said, leave D'Artagnan be.
No.
Fine. Then give me the letter the cardinal wrote for you. Don't make me impatient, my lady. The letter, now. If you do not hand me that letter, I swear to God I will shoot you here and watch as you die. You have 3 seconds. 1, 2. It is by my order and the good of the state that the bearer of this letter has done what has been done. Richelieu. Clever wording. The cardinal is truly a master at this type of game. Well, Viper, let's see if you can still bite without your fangs. But if I see you anywhere near D'Artagnan, I will kill you.
You can try.
Still not sure you should have come, Constance. If Richelieu sees you here,
It will make little difference. I expect I've already angered him enough simply by escaping.
true.
I'm sure D'Artagnan will come. There is still time.
Yes, but not much.
Madame, the dance is starting soon. But I trust you find all of this to your liking.
Yes, sire, it is very beautiful.
Good. Madame, why are you not wearing the necklace as I asked?
I feared some harm might come to it in the crowd.
You were wrong. I gave you that present so I could see you wear it.
I could send someone to the Louvre now and fetch it if you wish.
That would be most acceptable, but be quick about it. The dance starts shortly.
Can I speak to you for a moment, sire?
Yes, by all means.
Might want to look at this.
What does this mean?
Nothing, sire. But if the queen wears the necklace, which I very much doubt, take the time to count the studs. And if she has only 10, ask her where the other 2 could have gone.
They're gone. I'm done for, Constance. The Cardinal's won.
No, ma'am, just give him time. He will come, I know it.
Constance?
Where did you hear that?
Constance! Constance, you're all right?
Of course I'm all right, you silly fool. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, but I heard you've been captured.
I don't always need you to be my hero, despite what you may think.
Oh, Your Majesty, I believe these belong to you.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Stand down, Rochefort. Let the boy go.
My orders come from a higher authority than yours, Majesty.
D'Artagnan!
Move away from him, Rochefort! Unless, of course, you'd like to fight all 3 of us at once.
In which case, please, by all means, try and harm the boy. See what happens.
This isn't over, gentlemen.
Are you all right?
It's just a scratch.
I told you to wait for us, fool boy. Next time, listen for once in your life.
Don't scare me like that.
I didn't know you cared.
Just give her the necklace, Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's nothing, Your Majesty.
I say, there wasn't no one stabbed over this bloody thing, you know.
Constance, I don't think I require your services for the rest of the evening. Why don't you show this nice young man one of our guest suites? He looks quite exhausted. I think I would like His Majesty.
Cardinal is a dangerous enemy, Constance. I'm already planning a place to hide you in the next few days, but for tonight, enjoy your victory.
Hide, all of you, quickly.
Madame, the dance has started. Where have you been?
I've just returned from the Lily, sire.
Really? Then perhaps you could explain to me the meaning of these.
Oh, sire, you have brought me 2 more studs. Now I shall have 14.
14.
Yes, sire, 14.
Ah, yes. 2 more.
Yes, quite right.
Well, you shouldn't thank me. You should thank the Cardinal. He was the one who gave them to me. But enough of this dallying. Will you join me on the dance floor?
Of course.
I believe I have your eminence to thank for the 2 diamond studs you've given me.
It was nothing, madame.
On the contrary, I believe these 2 studs cost your eminence much more than the entire necklace cost my husband.
It's just wonderful.
My own personal hero.
It appears our young friend is getting more out of this adventure than any of us.
Come. I think it's safe to leave D'Artagnan on his own.
And you're sure the honest girl is hiding at this convent?
Of course. I've had my people following that boy for weeks. He finally broke down and sent her a letter. Apparently, he has signed up to fight against the Puritan uprising, and he couldn't leave without seeing her. My spies followed the letter here. But I suggest we move quickly. I have word that the Musketeers are coming to retrieve her today. I want you to guard this entrance. I won't be long, 10, 15 minutes at the most, and meet me in the chapel after that.
Oh, but what if I miss the Musketeers? I don't want to miss all the fun.
I need someone to protect me when I make my exit, and I am not entrusting my life to one of your men. You're the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me.
I won't be long, I promise you.
Perhaps I should give confession while I wait.
We don't have nearly enough time for that.
Slow down, boy. We don't need to sprint there.
Let's just hurry up.
Look at him. 4 weeks apart and he's already pining.
Come now, Porthos. I'm not all used to going long periods of time without women like you are.
I still don't think this was wise, D'Artagnan.
Well, I had to see her before we ship out.
You didn't have to volunteer. You're not a volunteer.
I don't think I'll become one quicker if I avoid serving the king in war.
Be that as it may, I think it would be more beneficial to your lady's safety to wait.
It's been a month. Surely it's safe now. Besides, we've been careful. No one has followed us.
We didn't have to follow you, my young Gaston friend. You were kind enough to point us to where your lady was hiding with your letter. But I am sorry, gentlemen. The convent is closed today.
No.
What's the matter, boy? The Lord's house is everyone.
No!
You can run now.
Yes? Madame Bonacieux?
Oh, I'm sorry, you must be mistaken.
It is all right, Madame Bonacieux. I'm a friend. I'm a messenger from the Queen. She's asked me to come and let you know that D'Artagnan is coming for you today.
He is?
Yes, madam.
Oh, you have no idea how happy you've made me. Oh, is he already here?
Oh, no, not yet, but soon. Very soon.
Wonderful. How long have you worked for the Queen? I don't believe I've ever seen you before.
As to that, I fell into a similar circumstance as you. I incurred the wrath of the Cardinal, and I had to leave the country for some time. I've only just arrived back in the last week, and the Queen has already enlisted my aid again.
Her Majesty must trust you implicitly. What did you say your name was again?
Anne de Briel.
I don't believe I've ever heard of you.
It's to be expected. I was merely one of the Queen's maids.
The Cardinal's anger truly knows no bounds, does it?
No, it doesn't. I know that only too well.
Well, come in, make yourself comfortable. How long did you say he would be again?
Soon. Very soon. So, tell me about him, this man of yours.
Oh, he is brave. Very brave. He can be a bit rash, but he's kind as well.
And handsome?
Oh, yes, very. But I wouldn't compliment him too much. His head is big enough already. It has been a long month, though.
I'm sure he's missed you terribly.
He better have.
So do you love him?
It's hard to say. I don't believe I've ever been in love, but I think so. Have you? Ever been in love?
I? Yes. I have been in love.
What happened?
Let's just say I wish you better luck in the affairs of love than I.
Constance!
D'Artagnan? Oh no, the Cardinal's guard, I must go! Oh, you can't rush out there right now. You wouldn't help D'Artagnan fight the men, and if they see you, they could kill you.
But I can't wait here.
No. If D'Artagnan defeats them, he will come for you. And if not, you and I can flee to another hiding spot. But you must calm your nerves, madam. Have a seat. I'll get you something to drink. Here. You must calm down, madam. Please, drink.
But he could be killed.
Trust me. Drink. It will help. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You should have picked another lover, my dear.
I can handle your man, boy. Go!
Constance! Constance, what's wrong?
Poison.
Poison? We need to get help. Here, I'll take you.
No, just hold me.
What? You need us.
Please.
It's going to be all right, Constance. You're going to be all right. You can't die. You know why?
Why?
Because the hero always saves the damsel in distress. I'm your hero, remember?
You are my hero, D'Artagnan. Don't forget that.
One of them got through. Are you all right?
Of course. I got the girl, but I suggest we leave quickly before they realize what's happened.
You! You murderous bastard!
The Gascon puppy. I think you may want to leave, milady. It's time for the boys to play.
I'll kill you!
Think about old enemies. They know where you've been wounded. Goodbye.
This is mine.
I warned you, milady. Now you've gone too far. You find D'Artagnan?
Yes. You ran to Rochefort.
Is he dead?
No. Rochefort is. The boy collapsed from what looks like exhaustion.
Rouse D'Artagnan and bring him here. You should have listened to me. Gentlemen, you are here to judge. Milady de Winter is accused of the murder of Constance Bonacieux. Do you bear witness to this?
I do. I do.
I do.
This is a crime punishable by death. What sentence do you find her to deserve?
Death. Death.
Death.
No. No, you haven't the right. You are not my judges. Bring me before a court.
You've ignored the law for quite some time. Why do you think it would serve you now?
D'Artagnan, help me, please. You are not as hard as they are. You know love and compassion.
Just another step, D'Artagnan, and we cross swords.
No, you can't do this. Have mercy, please. Please.
Where was your mercy when you murdered an innocent woman?
Where was your mercy when you murdered your wife? This isn't about justice, Count, and you know it. It's about you finishing what you started.
Leave us for a moment.
Athos.
I warned you. I warned you.
The boy had to pay.
And her. Why did she have to pay as well? You've turned into a monster.
I'm not the one holding one woman hostage with 3 men behind him.
Consorting with the cardinal. Treason against the crown. Murder. Don't act an innocent. You've chosen your path, and now you must walk it.
Chosen my path. What path did I have left after what you did?
You had chosen it long before I came into your life. The evidence was on your shoulders.
I will let no man be my judge, not even one I loved.
Do not try.
Oh, don't tell me what you meant to me. I loved you. You took everything I had. I will not let you have that.
Eh?
No. No, raise the gun. Raise it! Do what you came here to do. What are you you a coward? Is that what you've become?
Sorry, Anne. Believe neither one of us has become what we wanted to be.
No. I expect not.
Am I to understand, monsieur, that you acted as a judge and carried out your own verdict of death against Milady de Winter without the proper authority?
Yes, Your Eminence.
You expect me to believe that your three friends weren't involved in this?
Since there is no evidence to prove otherwise, yes, Your Eminence.
You are aware that this thing is itself a crime punishable by death. Lady de Winter was a useful asset to this kingdom, not to mention Rochefort.
I will accept whatever punishment Your Eminence chooses for me. I'm not afraid of death, not anymore.
I know you are brave, monsieur, but you will be tried, and you will be convicted.
It's fine, monsieur, except I have something that may be of interest to you.
Oh, and what is that?
I have a pardon.
Pardon?
Yes, Your Grace. From your own hand.
What? It is by my order and the good of the state that the bearer of this letter has done what has been done.
This is an order for inclusion in the Musketeers.
There are very few things I respect in this world. A worthy adversary is one of them. You will notice I left the name blank on the order. You don't have to accept it. But remember, I gave it to you.
This doesn't change anything.
I would expect nothing less. Goodbye, monsieur. I expect we'll see more of one another in the future. You know the way out. Well?
He gave me this.
Well, you're finally a musketeer.
But should I accept it after all that's happened?
It's your dream, D'Artagnan. Follow. Lord knows how much it's cost you.
Aramis?
I agree with Athos. You've earned it. It makes no difference whose hand it comes from.
Listen to them, boy. It's one of the few times they're telling you something sensible. Well, let us at least be gone from here. I'm hungry and I think it's about time we had a decent meal. D'Artagnan.
I've lost everything.
Not everything. Remember, all for one.